Hi everybody, this is no joke. I'm actually getting this from MSN. CDC labs hit with bioterror sanctions from USA Today. A laboratory opened by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention among a handful of other facilities under its control have had their permits secretly suspended in recent years, and again more more recently for serious safety violations while working with pathogens, according to documents obtained by USA Today after winning a Freedom of Information Act. CDC zones labs have been referred for additional secret federal enforcement action 6 times after serious and repeated violations in how they've handled certain viruses, bacteria, toxins, which are generally heavily regulated. And basically, for the reason they've been receiving these sanctions is basically because they've been messing up, and basically anybody can walk in, grab these pretty much, and leave. And they're worried about bioweapons. And the CDC admitted for the first time on Tuesday, before USA Today won access to the records of the lab suspension, the CDC had repeatedly refused to answer questions about its own lab's enforcement histories. The relations show the CDC facilities are among a small group of biolab operators that have the worst regulatory history in the country, receiving repeated sanctions under federal regulations, citing security reasons only and federal bioterrorism law. The names of the labs have been suspended or faced other enforcement actions and have been a closely guarded secret by the CDC and U.S. Department of Agriculture, two agencies not only operating high security biolabs, but they also co-run the federal select agent programs that regulates government, university, military, and private lab work with pathogens, toxins, and other materials such as anthrax, plague, Ebola. And the government basically calls these kinds of pathogens select agents, and they have not really come out to talk more about the Centers for Disease Control. But I'll repeat it one more time so that you guys understand that Centers for Disease Control have had several labs and several facilities had their permits secretly suspended in recent years, and more up close, like last couple of months, etc., for serious violations while working with bioterror pathogens, according to documents obtained by USA Today after winning Freedom of Information Act appeal. And their own labs have been referred for additional secret federal enforcement actions 6 times about serious and repeated violations and how they've handled certain viruses, bacteria, and toxins. This isn't just one facility. This is probably, we're talking better part of 6 labs, if not more. And these are in serious cities, folks. It doesn't really name anything specific, but this is serious, folks. I'm not going to worry about the showing you this because I'm going to put the site on the bottom like usual. So I'm going to get this to you before it starts cutting out like, all right, guys. Thank you.